Dinnie, and good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Dinnie and Virginie, the podcast. Yes, welcome once and all, everyone and everyone. I don't know. Guys, I don't have an intro. I don't know what is so difficult about having a podcast that makes me like my mind just dies when it comes to thinking of an intro. But welcome to Dinnie and Virginie podcast. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Western Branch Park, and this is essentially my Dinnie deep dive that I used to do on the clock app, but I haven't done it in a while. I don't know why I stopped doing it. So basically, a Dinny deep dive is when I talk about a place that I've been to, an event that I just experienced, and I just give you guys like the real reels of how I felt. Did I enjoy it? What was it like? And stuff like that. And yeah, I just talk for a little bit about what's going on in Dinnyville, aka Virginia. So basically, today I took a Okay, so what happened was I actually went to Western Branch Park in the morning time to watch the sunrise, but then I had a meeting that it wasn't going to work out. So I don't know why I thought it would work out, but I said I was going to do it, and I'm a person who's going to do what they say that they're going to do now. And so I did it, and yeah, kind of got to see the sunrise a little bit, but I didn't get to finish watching it because I had to come back home for a meeting. But then after the meeting and after doing some stuff, I decided to go back to Western Branch Park because I definitely have been lying to you all. I am supposed to be exploring the peak of excellence on a regular every single day. I mean, I live here, so technically I'm here every single day, but I have not been doing a good job. That is me being transparent. That is some Dinny transparency for you guys. So yeah, so I was like, I can't go to another park in Suffolk or Portsmouth or anything like that. So let me just go back to Western Branch Park, even though I've been there many a times. But this time, let's go back and let's explore a different area that we don't usually explore. So this time, I went and I explored the trail behind where the fields are. Typically, I go to the opposite side where the water slash housing side is. That's typically the side of the trail that I explore. But today I said, no, I've been here so many times. Let's do something a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I just went to the opposite side of the trail that is by the fields instead. That has definitely a lot more roughage to it, which is probably why I've been avoiding it. Definitely do not do this if it had rained recently, like a lot, because there's a lot of boards back there for you to walk on. But if it rains, like those boards are just going to squish under your weight. So I would recommend you walk by the water slash houses more if it had like just rained rather than go by the behind the field side because it's some rough terrain over there, but it is refreshing just to get a new perspective of the entirety of Western Branch Park. So for those of you who don't know, who are not living in the peak of excellence in Chesapeake, Virginia, Western Branch Park is a park in Western Branch. Okay, no, take it. Western Branch Park is a park right across from Chuck E. Cheese's, and it is a very good local Chesapeake park. Not on the Greenbrier side of the Chesapeake, the Western Branch side of Chesapeake. So Chesapeake is huge. We got land for days, y'all. If there's one thing the peak of excellence got, we got land. So basically, Western Branch Park has a children's park. It has like one and a half children's parks because it has this main area that is the children's park at the very front, and then you go a little bit further in and there's also this secondary, like smaller scale for the younger ones, I guess, children's park. I don't know why it's set up that way because there's no parking spot available for the smaller one, but I mean, you just make do and park wherever, I guess. It was weird, but anyway, it has like one and a half children's playgrounds. It has tennis courts, plenty of parking. This is one park where it's like, don't have to worry about parking. It has the softball, baseball fields, and then some wide open space for you to do whatever type of sports skip-ball thing you do in wide open spaces. I don't know. I don't sports skip-ball, but like I think the kids play soccer there sometimes because there's like a huge empty field area before you get to the baseball, softball fields. And what else? And trails all around it. So there's the trails on the side of the water slash where the houses are, that side for the trails. And then there's also the side of the trails where coming in there is the one and a half playgrounds on that side of the road behind the baseball softball fields. So there's plenty of stuff to work with. There's also a dog park right across from the children's playground. So a lot of dog people at Western Branch Park. Lots and lots and lots of dog people at the dog park and just walking around in general with their dogs. So that. And basically, how do I feel about Western Branch Park? I enjoy going there. It's convenient to go there. And once again, I love it when there is plenty of parking and I never have to worry about parking. I don't know about y'all, but the girls got parking anxiety through the roof. So anytime I'm guaranteed parking, it's like chef's kiss for me. And I'm like, you're automatically way better than a lot of stuff, in my opinion. But I think it's a quite a varied park, but it's also, I don't think there's anything like super spectacular about it. I would say one bucket list item at Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, the peak of excellence, would be to find this arch that I found. I called it the Fairy Arch. And it was on the trail, part of the trail behind where the baseball softball fields were. And it was just a tree that looked like it had snapped in half. And so it made a triangle for you to walk through. But at this point, it is currently March. It's middle March, right? So the greenery is starting to come through. So basically, on that arch, that little triangle that it makes that you can walk through, there's like vinery all around it. There's greenery all around it. So it was just really pretty to me. And I think it didn't translate as well on camera, but when I first saw it, I was like, that is gorgeous. Give me some fairy wings, give me some whimsical dressing down something or another. Let's go to a Renaissance fair right here in Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, Virginia. So I would say if there's one like in the know item to know about at Western Branch Park to maybe go out of your way to see if you're there anyway, I would definitely try to find the Fairy Arch. Arc, whatever word that is, ARC or ARCH, the Fairy Arc, natural arch. So basically, it's just a tree. Let me do this. It's just a tree that's like the peak of excellence, and it's just like has greenery all around it. So I just really enjoyed being there because it just looked really pretty. And I imagine like fairy core, bro, even cottage core, cosplayers, listen, bring it in. Cosplayers, bring it in. Listen to Dinnie, okay? I'm one of you, okay, on occasion when I feel like it. Cosplayers, take advantage of the season because the greenery is coming back, but kind of like this nice period of we're starting to see flowers. We're starting to see more greenery, but it's not like too like dramatically hot and frying your insides right now. So please take advantage of the spring. Get those cosplay photo shoots on. I'm telling you guys. And if you need somebody to take pictures of you guys, just call me. Let me know. Text me, not text me, or message me. Let me know if you have a cosplay group or you're just by yourself and you just want somebody to follow you around and take pictures because I really enjoy the aesthetics of this time. And I really want you guys to take advantage of it and have like permanent memories and print the pictures, darn it. Print them. I don't care about this digital age. Print the pictures and have them somewhere. Start making a scrapbook to remember this stuff. You think your memory is brilliant, but it's not 100% all the time, okay? We can work on that. However, wouldn't it be easier if you at least had like an instant, oh yeah, I remember that place to go to? Start scrapbooking. Start scrapbooking. I can't even say anything because I don't scrapbook. But what I do like doing is printing pictures and putting them in frames and making albums. So guys, in the great state of Virginia, please start living life, making memories, taking pictures, taking them off your phone and printing them and collecting these memories so that you have something to refer to. Put the video together on an actual like DVD or something. I know, aging myself. Put it on a DVD and just remember it. So I know this is supposed to be a deep dive on Western Branch Park, but Western Branch Park just happens to have a really pretty area to take some nice pictures. And you don't even have to be into cosplay. Like just dress up really nicely or just be there and take some selfies, take a picture, get some friends, have a picnic. There are so many things to do at Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, Virginia, at any park in the great state of Virginia, guys. We are awesome. I love the park game here in the great state of Virginia. So I just want you guys to appreciate it because you live here anyway. So why are you inside at your messy desk? You know, why are you inside in your messy desk when you can be outside, taking a walk, getting some fresh air, and getting some much needed exercise, if you know what I mean. Don't be like me, okay? So I'm trying to get out here. No, I'm not trying. I am getting out here, okay? So I started this morning at Western Branch Park, got my little walk on, felt felt nice, okay, but I get winded easily. So we're going to keep working on it so that we can be the peak of excellence, the peak of physicality, the peak of my mentality, the peak economically, the peak of everything. Because you know why? We're from Chesapeake, the peak of excellence. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Dinnie and Virginnie, the podcast about Western Branch Park. And I hope if you get a chance to go to Western Branch Park, let me know how you feel about it in the comments. Just interact with me, talk with me, guys. This is a conversation we're having. If you're here in Virginia anyway, just say hi. Say, hey, I love you. You're from Virginia. Duh. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I see you guys on the next episode of Dinnie and Virginnie, the podcast. So until next time, Dinnie and Virginnie, the podcast, out.